existence of aliens is being kept hidden from the public. One man makes it his mission to discover the truth.
Mr.
Bonkers.
A possible alien gray has been photographed near the St. Charles River in Quebec. The humanoid figure was photographed by 4 girls in Chauveau Park. The girls, who were unaware they were being watched, did not see the mysterious humanoid when the photograph was taken. It was some time later, when they were viewing the images, that they spotted the possible alien. As you can see in the close-up of the image, the figure does not look human, and appears remarkably like a gray alien. The figure, which appears to be wearing a dark-colored jumpsuit, is estimated to be around 4.5 feet in height. We can also see it has a luminous object around its waist, and a possible device of some kind in its hand, here. Numerous reports of UFO and alien sightings have been reported in the park for several years, and some local investigators are convinced there could be an extraterrestrial base, hidden somewhere in the dense forest. Is it possible that this figure is in fact an extraterrestrial visitor using a cloaking device, possibly from a nearby ship or base, who was accidentally photographed on a stretch of the St. Charles River? If it is, then we must ask the question why some extraterrestrial life forms use clandestine methods to observe and explore our planet. A UFO has been caught falling from the sky in Bridgewater, Somerset. The object, which was filmed during a thunderstorm, was not visible to the naked eye until it began to fall from the sky. This could indicate that the UFO was using a cloaking device and possibly absorbing energy from the storm. In this dramatic footage, we can see a powerful lightning flash, and then a large dark object falling from the sky. It is possible, however, that the UFO was struck with a powerful lightning bolt, which neutralized the craft's propulsion system, causing the object to lose altitude and plummet to the ground. It's interesting to note that no reports of a crash have been reported in the surrounding area, and so far, no wreckage has been found. The fall of a huge fireball has shocked and terrified the people of a small Maya town in Ichmol, southern Yucatan. While locals were waiting to see a circus show, a massive boom was heard, which was followed by a huge fireball. The sound was so loud, it shook the ground and shattered windows. It was just like an earthquake, one witness stated. As we watched the fire fall from the sky, all the power in our town went out, and all we could see was this huge ball of fire in the sky. The whole town was terrified, and we thought we were going to burn. The fireball impacted just outside the town, destroying a few small buildings and melting several power lines, but fortunately no one was reported injured in the mysterious incident. Local police and some residents who attended the crash site recovered pieces of burnt debris from the scene, including several melted objects, which look mechanical in nature. The most interesting find was a charred humanoid figure, which was roughly 12 inches in height, with a large head, and 2 legs and 2 arms. Some locals believe This object was possibly an alien ship, intercepting a meteorite, that was headed for their town. One witness stated, "We do not fear the sky people, they have come here for many centuries, watching over us and protecting us from such calamities. Our ancestors talked about them frequently. I think this little creature gave its life to protect our town, I think it saved our people." Local officials quickly sealed the area off with cordons and police guards, until a full investigation into the incident had been completed. A substantial amount of debris was also taken for analysis by local law enforcement officials, who also urged the townspeople to stay away from the impact site, claiming a possible high risk of contamination from radioactive materials. Bizarre footage of a possible UFO has been reported to the Mutual UFO Network. The footage, which was filmed on a beach in Hawaii, appears to show a black object, which shoots past several beachgoers at incredible speed. The object, which is unlikely to be a beach ball, appears orb-shaped, with a defined recess in its center. There also seems to be no reaction from the people on the beach or in the water. This indicates that the object was traveling so fast that it was invisible to the human eye. It also indicates that a possible alien base could exist somewhere in the waters around the Hawaiian Islands. We may never know what this bizarre object truly is, but with the increase of UFO sightings that are reported from all over the world, it can only be a matter of time before the real truth is finally revealed. Remarkable images have emerged of a possible UFO landing in Russia. The images, which were released by a local Russian TV news station, appear to show a luminous disc-shaped craft hovering above a field before briefly landing near a city road. The mysterious object, which was witnessed by 3 local residents, emitted a bright glowing light, possibly a force field, which prevented the witnesses from getting too close, as it hovered silently above the ground. The craft, which was estimated to be around 20 meters in length, hovered for several minutes before finally taking off at speed. Although actual video footage of the UFO incursion exists, the TV network has so far only released 3 images of the possible extraterrestrial landing, a compelling encounter that has shocked the residents of Moscow.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Clifford Stone. I was a Sergeant First Class, United States Army. I had a secret clearance with nuclear surety. I could get the clearance that I needed to do whatever it was that was necessary for me to do at the time on special operations when I was called in on those. What I'm referring to here is that I was involved in situations where we actually did recoveries of crashed saucers, for lack of a better term, debris thereof. There were bodies that were involved with some of these crashes, also some were alive. While we were doing all this, we were telling the American public there was nothing to it. We were telling the world there was nothing to it. But the whole situation is, we've set back, we've told the American people that there's no such thing as UFOs. I've been involved where we have recovered these objects. We know them to be of extraterrestrials. In 1969, I had an event that happened to me while I was stationed at Fort Lee, Virginia. We went to Indiantown Gap, Pennsylvania. That would be my first exposure to any time that we would be recovering an unidentified flying object. Later on, most people involved were to be told that there was nothing on board it was nothing more than just a crash of one of our aircraft. I know better, because I was one of the people that approached it with a Geiger counter to get surface readings. I was the first person to go ahead and see that there were bodies on it. That would be the first of approximately 12 events. UFO crashes are not events that take place every day. They're rare. I know we're not alone in the universe. I know that the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. It's evidence that has been denied to the American people.
Give this information to the young people of the world in this country. They want to hear it. They want it. Give it to them. Don't hide it and tell lies and make stories. They're not stupid. They deserve it. It's their information. It doesn't belong to the Army or the Department of Defense. It's theirs. If it's classified, take the classification off and give it to them.
A possible UFO has been photographed near the Carpathian Mountains in Romania. The bizarre-looking object, which was not visible to the naked eye, was caught accidentally during a family vacation to the area. UFO activity around the Carpathian Mountains has been reported for many years, and local researchers are convinced that there is a secret military base hidden somewhere in the region. It's very possible that the silver-colored UFO was traveling too fast to be seen by the human eye, or perhaps was using a cloaking device of some kind. Whatever this bizarre object truly is open to question and debate, but it is possible that a secret military or extraterrestrial installation could be hidden somewhere in the Carpathian Mountains.